Yeah, and welcome to another lesson at Mr. Pierce's house. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming, and it feels good.
It's been a long time for me, too. So what better way to start than with a Tim Pierce lesson? And plus, every time I'm up here, I get to play some more awesome guitars.
And you're welcome there. What's mine is yours.
Sweet! They won't all fit in my car. But anyways, we always do major and minor pentatonic here. But Tim has a very awesome way of being super, super melodic.
Thank you.
And so what I want to do here today is let's expand upon how to be a little bit more melodic and different ways to think about our major and minor pentatonic playing. It's good to get all sorts of views.
Okay.
So if you want more from Tim, he's got an amazing YouTube channel that's growing like crazy, by the way. Congratulations.
Thanks to your help. Yeah.
And his links below, you got to click the links on his videos because they go to the secret archive of awesome, which is just will blow your mind guitar playing. And I'm there frequently, so I highly recommend checking that out as well. And so I'll leave all of his stuff down below. But let's learn some major and minor pentatonic, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right.
So I start this in D major pentatonic.
Yep. Position one?
Position one. Is that what you call it?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Man, I'm going to learn these positions.
So I'm here for it.
These positions that you speak of. And I'm kind of walking down the scale. Let me just check the performance. Yeah, so. That's really something I would do up here.
Right,
It's
exactly.
really, I'm just, taking the D minor pentatonic and bringing it down 3 frets. So that's the first piece of the phrase. With my index finger barred across fret 7. The second piece of the phrase is. So from 10 down to 7, and then 11 down to 7.
Right.
That pull right there. Let's see what happens next. Yeah. Very Dickie Betts.
Yeah. It reminds me of that lick in the Journey song Lights too.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Wasn't that?
Yeah.
I played this. This is a great lick to play. If you ever get the chance to play this lick, do it.
It's so good.
And it's simple.
Yeah.
You're just taking. I'm going to digress.
Okay.
You brought this up. You're just rolling your finger over each two
stacking
strings.
them on top of each other.
And do it smooth. Maybe with the neck pickup on a Strat. We don't quite have that here.
Yeah.
But it is the pentatonic scale. But you're just doing 2 notes at a time and rolling over to the next string each time.
For some reason, that lick you did remind me of that. But that's that same.
Well,
kind
it
of
should,
feel.
and thanks for bringing that up. That's a great lick, and I try that, play that lick as often as possible.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the thing. Just going down. Those are the first 2 licks, and then it's just walking down.
Yeah.
And I do my way down typically in this position. In this position, my way of changing hand positions is to take the 3rd finger here and walk down, and it's always kind of the same. Like we're in the key of D, so it's 9 to 7, but it could be anywhere. But that's how I change positions when I'm playing major pentatonic. Do it all the time. Now I'm in a new position. Let's see what happens next. So, down and back. So, coming back up.
The same way you went down.
Yeah.
Reverse. Yeah, and it's very fluid, so it's like that combination of the hammer-ons and pull-offs with the slide. It makes it just all run so nice together.
I like left-hand speed. Part of it's because I'm not that fast with my right hand.
Yeah. Well,
but part of it, I like it. I like the way it sounds.
One of the things that you told me too that I noticed that you noticed in my own playing is not ever taking off. You know, like because I would. You're always in contact with the string, and it seems like sometimes I would let the note go before the other one was ready, so it makes it sound less fluid. It was like
Yeah, I like trying to connect all the notes fully to each other.
Yeah.
So there's no gaps in between notes, and it's hard. I mean, chordally, it's really hard.
Yeah.
But on lead playing, it's easier. But I still try and make sure it happens. Each note lasts all the way up to the start of the next note.
Yeah.
And the truth about this phrase is I ended too early.
Uh-huh.
So the reason I gave you, because I ended too early. So check it out.
Right.
It wasn't a good place to land. So that's something that I do a lot that you can do too, and nobody will ever know.
Yeah. Right.
You know, da da da.
Yeah.
You know, I got there too early, and I just go.
Yeah.
Now it's
exactly.
right. Yeah. Do that a lot.
Okay.
So confession.
Confession.
Yeah.
Confession of the session.
And so now I move up to D minor.
Okay.
And you know, I always do this lick. I mean, I just
it's
you
my
know.
favorite. There's so many ways you can take
Yeah,
that.
right. Yeah. So it's the pull. I've come up to D minor. My third finger's on the 12th fret. I pull up from 12 to 14 on the third string, and do the roll that happens on the first two strings. I mean, I just do that. I'm always doing it.
Yeah.
I love that lick. So, and third finger again. I'm leaving my little finger out of this just for strength. I think
Yeah.
you know, just feels stronger not to use it. So it's this phrase, then pull off string 2, 13 to 10, and then pull up and match the pitch. Really slow. And let's see what's next. And I would say the next piece is a connector. I mean, I certain phrases I use as connectors. They're like connective tissue.
Sure.
And I would say that's what that is. Like this is just a way of connecting to the next phrase.
Right.
So it's up, over, and up again.
Okay. All right.
If you continue that, it's just a little piece of,
Yeah, it's like a little pattern.
yeah, so a little connective tissue. So, you know, I would say that's a full phrase.
Yeah.
And this is a connection to that phrase.
Okay.
So I connect and I play the phrase. And that's a simple thing to think about. Pull up from 10 to 12 on the third string, drop down, pull off, and then go all the way down.
Okay.
And we're in D minor and we're playing over a major chord, but that's okay because...
Yeah, you land on that root anyways.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I guess the trick is, you know, like you said, when you play the minor third, pull up a little.
Yeah.
And then I would also add to that, just don't land on it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know, land on a 1 or a 5 or go switch to major
yeah,
when you do
exactly.
it. So I think that's the trick with minor over major is
sure.
never landing on the minor third.
Yeah.
Just teasing with it is
exactly.
better. So as long as you land on a solid 1, a solid tonic. So I think that's another instance where I felt like I ended too early.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just wanted to play a little longer.
Yeah.
And get a little more glory.
Yeah. I like that. I like the statement in the end though. It's like an exclamation point.
Yeah, it's octave. So down here. And that's a situation where I'm picking hard and I'm doing that for effect.
Right.
And vibratoing hard for effect. And I think both endings would have been fine. It would have been fine for me to go.
Yeah.
And then pause, and then the singer comes in, or maybe you take a breath and you drink your beer, and then you come back. You know, whatever. You take a toke off your whatever, and then you play more blues.
Right.
Could have ended there, but I thought I'd add, a little more intensity by jumping up the octave.
Right. So you kind of dazed him, and that last one's the knockout blow. Awesome. That was amazing. So real quick, like what would you say your influence for that kind of playing is? Because you when you play this way, it's very melodic, and I notice you can play just like normal blues, like minor blues, but like you have a very defined sense of melody when you play, always, even if it's blues. So like, where does that come from in your own?
I think probably the Allman Brothers, listening to a lot of the Allman Brothers, and then probably Eric Clapton also for, like, it's probably pretty simple. If I'm playing major pentatonic, it's Sticky Betts.
Yeah. Right.
If I'm playing minor pentatonic, it's Eric Clapton. There was a song on Garrick and the Dominoes called "Have You Ever Loved a Woman?" And it started out, and then it went.
Yeah.
And that lick right there, it was like, that is the most baddest thing. He just threw it out, And so that's really, I think my minor pentatonic melodic sense comes from Eric Clapton, because he never, Hendrix was different. Hendrix was otherworldly and just reaching all over the place. Clapton was more taste and elegance and class and melody within simple blues riffs. And he had that when he was like 19. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
So to me, that's melody. The simplicity in his blues phrasing is melody to me.
Yeah.
And then this is pure Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
It's just, and I listened to the Allman Brothers hundreds of times.
Yeah.
Allman Brothers live at Fillmore East.
So much melody all over the place. Yeah. And how'd they get it so young back then? What was in the water? What were you guys doing?
I don't know. Wish we could take a time machine back.
Awesome.
No, they were a little ahead of me, but I was listening to it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So obviously it worked on you too.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.